Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. My name is Bradley, and today we are going to be talking about real estate and the effects the pandemic has had on us. And right now, joining with me, I have Victor Shields. He's the owner of Shields Clean. It's good to have you on the show, Victor.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
Well, I know that you've been in the duct cleaning business for some time now, and you do other things such as, solar panel cleaning, you do pressure washing and window cleaning as well. So why don't you tell me a little bit about you and your business?
So I grew up in British Columbia, and I was involved in the lumber industry for many years in the maintenance. And when we moved here, my wife and I, we started our own business, and we look forward to that new adventure. So since then, we opened up with air duct cleaning, and as that continued to expand, we got into window cleaning residentially and commercially. We, of course, expanded that even further, got into the solar sites, cleaning the sites on rooftops throughout the Ontario area. We also do new home construction cleans for certain builders. And so that's obviously been really nice for us, steady clientele in that area. And it's been really good. It's allowed us to do even other aspects like soft washing and the gutter cleaning. And so I buy certain specialized equipment that will handle these types of jobs in a very safe and effective manner. We've been able to do even window cleaning on like 4-story buildings from the ground. So we try to eliminate the danger factor in ladders if we can. And even with the gutter cleaning, we're able to reach up 40 feet. So that's been really helpful to do, hard to do jobs, yet with the right equipment, it's safe and easy to do.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And, I think it's very practical too, just to make sure, for example, if you ever were to look to sell your house, making sure that it's tidy and kept clean, and your services, would be very beneficial to anyone that's looking to sell their home. So we're here to talk about real estate and the impact COVID has had on us. Can you talk about what you've seen shifting in the last year compared to previous year, and how maybe the pandemic has affected your business?
For one thing, of course, one thing I notice is with everyone being home because of the restrictions, it's made a lot of people very aware of their home. Whether that makes them want to sell their home and get a nicer home or bigger or more room, I'm not entirely sure about that, but I do know there's a lot of people that are doing renovations and they're improving their place at home. Whether it's small, from paint to flooring, to larger ones where they're actually giving themselves bigger rooms, recreational rooms. And a lot of people, of course, they didn't get to go on holidays. So they're purchasing lots of things for their home to make it more enjoyable, like some sort of recreational things, swimming pools, maybe above grounds, or even barbecues and lawn chair sets. And so definitely a real focus on home. Because it seems, if we're spending that much time in our homes, people want to be as comfortable as they possibly can.
Absolutely. Do you think that sometimes homeowners don't necessarily think that they have to, get their house all prepped and ready or cleaned up before they put the house on the market, for example? I know that you guys are in the air duct cleaning service, and I can imagine that it's very important to get things clean if they're having difficulties with their air ducts, or if say the exterior of their house is just messy. It would be really beneficial for them before maybe selling the house.
Yeah, I feel that. I think it's a great idea for people to do that. Then it's kind of like it's a well taken care of place. Should obviously help to attract the right buyer. When it's just coming to the air duct cleaning, that's one thing. But then, just the appearance of a home and the cleanliness of windows and flooring and even outside, is there a buildup of algae on the wall, or what's the gutters look like, or what does the soffits look like? As far as I'm concerned, a well-maintained house will attract more value. So I think I think it's beneficial to maintain our homes. And
Yeah, all those little details. I love that. That's great. So, what do you think is the biggest challenge you're seeing in the market right now?
the biggest challenge I would say is it's very difficult to get service work done because of restrictions. That's one area that, has been somewhat of a challenge for some folks. So, just trying to coordinate for people to come in during the pandemic has obviously increased, the challenge. And then also even supply chain. So people are wanting to purchase things for their home and they're waiting because of, maybe the supply chain has been interrupted. And instead of just a few days, maybe it's weeks, maybe it's months. There's some people are purchasing new homes and they're waiting 6 months for a new fridge. So something that you didn't think much of before, now it's a new reality where we're waiting a long time for some goods.
Yeah, it is definitely, been an issue for contractors, especially just to wait for materials or anything like that, because of the pandemic. And so you're having to basically figure out how you're going to adapt your business to be able to fit the customer's needs. Yeah. And so now that, we're in this stage and, the restrictions have been changing quite a bit and we don't really know what the future is going to hold for us. What do you see is on the horizon and what should people be looking for moving forward?
Well, I think for one is people have a very strong desire to see things, come back to some sort of normalcy. So with that strong desire, and I think with the vaccines, obviously having some positive effect on this, I think things will, get under control, and we'll see things start to open up back to the way things were. But in the meantime, obviously, we're playing a waiting game. None of us know exactly what's happening, but I think there's lots to look forward to, and so I think people are optimistic.
Well, that's good to hear, and we're very very encouraging as well. So now that we've talked a little bit about your business and we talked about real estate, how can people get in touch with you? If they're looking to do business with you?
Yeah, well, we are on the web. We have a website at shieldsclean.com, our Facebook page, Shields Clean, and of course, good old traditional phone, 519-956-8824. So we're available to the community. We've been here for 10 years now, and we look forward to many years to come.
Great. It was awesome having you on the show, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Brad.